My name is Ebuka Ewuzie, CEO of Bukasin Unique Services and Investment Limited, a real estate company set to make massive impact in the whole of Africa. Bukasin Unique Services and Investment Limited, a real estate company, started over 8 years ago, but it was not official until even in 2021, yet not official because we are fully then a rental selling for companies. And at the point in 2021, after the name was registered, we started off Bukasin Unique Services and by the way, the name, not just the name, the company has different branches. We are into real estate, publishing, and self-development. These are the three arms of Bukasin Unique Services and Investment. And the truth is, we started up the real estate business company in 2021 by the grace of God on the November. I think this few months from now we'll be celebrating our third year anniversary. Bukasin Unique Services and Investment Limited, we are one of the value and the vision we have is to become a household name, helping young men and women, low income earner to own their home. The challenge we have in the real estate company today and industry is that many people, there is a huge gap between the poor and the rich. So one of the things we came to do as a company is to bridge that gap, making sure that those low income earners have something for themselves, that they can become a proud owner. Let it be said in 5 years or 3 years from now that many people will say they are proud owners of home because Bukasin Unique Estate made it happen. That is one of our mission. Thank you. I think the last time I was asked this question and I came to a point I said to whoever and that we don't compete with anybody. Bukasin is just set to make impact. There are many real estate companies making impact, and every real estate company has their value and what they are pursuing. Ours is for those who are starting from nowhere, those who don't even believe that they will have home, those who don't even believe they will be a landlord or that will own a land. So we are picking a man who, most the single servant, those who are low income earner. So one of the things that distinguishes us is that we are focused on helping people own a home, no matter how much you have. It doesn't matter. You don't need to have so much to be a landlord. All you just have to do is to follow our plan, consistent plan, then you have whatever. And that is the reason why most investors are dear to us. We have so many projects that is going on currently. By the way, 70% of our real estates is mostly in the east. 30% of them are in Lagos. And the reason why we crafted a niche in the eastern part is because of most of the eastern, most of them believe that they wanted to have something in their home. And currently in Anambra, Owerri, we have construction going there by first quarter of next year. We believe to finish what we started. We have many of our amenities. Even in Lagos State, by first quarter of next year too, something will be taking place here. The exact location may not be reviewed now, but we have many things that is happening up in Bukasin. So for now, we have buildings, we have perimeter fencing, gatehouse, and many things we are doing in place. Thank you. One of the things we said to upcoming renters is that when a person comes to you and requests that they want to buy a land, there are questions you need to ask. Don't just be in a haste to just get the money from the person. First of all, one of the things you should learn to do is to ask the person, why did he need to buy a land? And the question is that the reason why that question is important is that most time, many investors have been wounded. They have made the wrong choice. And as a result of that, they have issues with many real estate companies. And the reason why I'm asking that question, I want to know if the product I have will be able to serve your needs. For every product, there is a specific niche and a specific solution is expected to provide. And if it does not solve that, that means the purpose of it has been defeated. So we're going to ask you, why do you want to buy? Is it for land banking? Is it for building? Is it for commercial? And the reason why we ask this question, when you give us an answer, it helps us to tell you, okay, this is a product you need to buy. This is the one not to go for. So that you will not put your money where the investment will not. We have so many people who bought land for 5 years. And don't be shocked that the land has not appreciated because of the location and where they got those land from. So for us, we ask questions. Our questions gives us the answer to give to you that will help you to establish and fulfill the purpose why you want to invest. There are many things that's happening in the real estate industry currently, and the truth is there are many people who just dive. We have so many who have dived into real estate. You see a realtor who just sold for 6 months. Within the space of 6 months, he now owns his or her own company. And the question is, this industry, many said is already saturated, but not saturated. We only have some bad eggs. And that is the reason Redan has brought in so many things to take some persons off from the system, those who are not representing what real estate is. And Lagos State government too is also working so hard on it. And one of the things I love about the real estate, no matter how far you try to fake it, somehow, someday, life will always find you out. And that is why the trend and the things that is happening for Bukasin, we are rooted on a solid ground. We are doing an integrity for us is our watchword. And today you can't put our name on Google and you find any wrong information about Bukasin Unique Services, because what you are going to see is reviews of people who have bought from us, happy clients who said they bought this and they are fulfilled. So for us, the trend for us is a benefit to us because we are delivering based on our promises. Many people shy away from this, and this is the foundation of every real estate. I keep telling people, if you have a high blood pressure, you don't even try to go into this business because you will just die before your time. So for us, we have seen things. See, the business is excited, but there are many things you must take note. There is a lot of things to take note about it. But for me, as a person, and also as a company, we have gone through a lot. In fact, in the Western world, they will tell you the Omonile. In the Eastern side, they will say land grabbers. We have seen stuff. In fact, there are times where we buy land and something goes wrong, even after making all research. But one of the things we stand as a company, we can lose money, but we don't lose integrity. For us, integrity is our watchword. One of the challenges we have in the real estate sector is that you, as a CEO, you may own about 20 estates, and there is a challenge in one. Now, your investor is not thinking about the 19. What they are thinking about is the one that had issue. And as far as one had issue, what they will say that Bukasin Unique Services and Investment is a fraud. And that is why we as a company, we are very careful. Even if anything goes wrong, we make sure that none of our investor loses their fund. It has never been done for the past 3 years that any of our investors lose their fund. So whoever that tells you there is no challenge in real estate is not telling the truth. Mention any company you know, those who are making impact, there are challenges. But one of the things that makes them unique is that they make sure they face this challenge even before the investors know, that none of their investors had it. And that's why sometimes you see some company fold is as a result of how they manage that issue that happened. But for us as Bukasin, we go through challenges, but we make sure we face those challenges. We don't bring the challenges to the doorstep of our investors. We make sure that we provide solution to all those. And that is what we're doing. Thank you. 40 or 50% of our clients are from diaspora. And these are the people who have never seen us before. They only see some of our sponsored ad and some of the stuff we do online. For us, technology is very powerful. If you're operating not just in real estate sector, if you are in any business and you are not technologically inclined, you will be out of business. So for us who have more of our clients in diaspora, this is one of the tools we use to expand our business. We have clients all the way from Austria who bought over 50 plots that he has never seen us. but technology made it possible. And some of these people is all about building the brand over the years. But for us, we keep developing our skills, all our staff, making sure that the place of technology is tech, that we don't joke with it. And for us, it has also benefited us so much, and it has placed our name in different platforms as a result of what we do. So for us, it's a plus. The truth is, as a company, wherever you are, if you are not adding value to the economy, to the place you are, you become a burden. For example, some of the projects we have done in some places, community, in the eastern part, we have some places where we did borehole for them. There are some places we did road for them, accessibility to the place. We make sure that wherever we enter, we make the place more better than it is. The question of the fact of the truth is that we don't leave any community the way it is. Whenever we enter any community, we make sure that the lives of those in the community is improved. Because the truth is that one of the things that makes real estate to sell, that's what we call landmass. Whatever that happens around the environment has a strong impact on the growth on that estate. So for us, whatever that will bring impact, just more of growth, and also the amenities that need to make that place grow, we invest heavily. In fact, there is one community we got into, it was a swamp. We have to start doing some filling in order for there will be a road that to cross across to where we have our estate. So for Bukasin, any community we get into, society we get into, we make sure we add value to them. Thank you. We have many who has partnered with the company, and we have our rules, and we have our regulation. It's all about sitting on the table, making sure. And the truth is that our core value, you see it. Once you get into our office or even on our website, whatever it is, you know what we stand for. And we are open to partnership. All we just have to do is to sit on the round table, talk about it, then we tell you what it takes to be part of it. It may not be something I will start listing out, but the truth is, for Bukasin, we are open, we are flexible, but there are rules and regulations that we must be able to align with in order to go on a smooth move. In less than 3 years, I don't want to say 5 years. 5 years is long. In less than 3 years, I expect the name Bukasin to become a household name, just like Dangote. Many will tell me, how is it possible? I don't need to hear what people are saying or try to take your opinion. We know that it's going to happen. That a common man will say, Bukasin made me to own this home. Not just in Nigeria, but in Africa. And how do we intend to do that? We have been pressing up, doing whatever we can, making sure that every day we are helping people to own their land. And not just to own land. One of the things we do, because of we are yet going into the building, which we start from first quarter of next year, the truth of the matter is that once you go, we also have prepared them to also start developing their land. So for us, in 3 years' time, we should, or we will, not just should, we believe that Bukasin will become a household name. And then one of the challenges you must understand that in Bukasin, anything is possible. In real estate, anything is possible. A company can grow from 1 to 20. It depends that you don't just say never. Because in our company, what we say, and our term is what we call everything sells everything. Thank you. For everyone who wants to go into real estate, I want to tell you, the first thing I will tell you, be patient. Don't be in a haste. One of the challenges I have with so many realtors is that they want to start today and they want to start making money today. When I became a realtor for a company, selling for a company, it took me 8 months before I made my first sale. In fact, at the point I thought that my village people were after me. How can I be in a... the funny part of it is that you will see those who joined before you, people you joined before, and those who just came in, and before you know, they are making sales. They're celebrating on the platform. And for me, 1 to 8 months, I wasn't selling. But the truth is, this business doesn't work the way you see. There is a pattern, and you must understand this. One of the key I tell to every rector: make sure you go for knowledge. What you don't know can hurt you, and what you know can liberate you. So in the business of real estate, one of the things that help men, women is knowledge. Go for knowledge. Be sound in what you are saying, because you see, your investors will not trust you when they feel that you don't know what you are saying. So you speak with authority. So for us, and for anyone who wants to go into this, stick with knowledge. Don't be greedy. That is another word. Many people are selfish. You just want to make money, and you are not thinking about your investor. Your investor is telling you that he wants a land that is dry. You know that the land you are about selling is a waterlogged land, and you are not saying the truth. Once the person buys it, you have lost the person for life. And one of the secrets of this business is repeated clients. These are the people. When people keep coming, this is how you expand your. And before you know it, most of the people who bought from me in my company are those who I met during when I was the time of my rectorship, when I was selling for company, because they have trusted me. Now I move into they join me because the trust has not been breached. So please, for everyone hearing me, you want to join, go for knowledge, don't be greedy, stay humble. Anything can happen. For us, you can reach us. My phone number is 08066786250. 08066786250. You can also shout me on WhatsApp, and also our website is www.bukasinproperty.com. Bukasinproperties.com. Or you can get me on my mail, bukasin06@gmail.com. You can also get me on my Facebook handle with my full name Bukasin, or you can also use the name Ebuka Ewuzie Ikechukwu on Facebook, on Instagram, and IG. End of the one. Thank you so much.